You're a hoodlum.
Jericho and MJF against the Varsity Blondes, Pillman and Gift Garrison, and basically
I don't like that name.
Yeah, they've done nothing with the Varsity Blondes. So this is just an elongated
dark tag team
match. Yeah. So the Jericho and MJF just defeat these guys, just whatever.
Hey, how about that lion salt though?
Yeah, he didn't break his.
Did he hit it this week?
Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you exactly what happened last week on that move. If you watch it, right?
He didn't get the right.
When Chris does the move, he literally jumps and lands with both feet on the he jumps, both feet land on the rope, so you're jumping into a springboard, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So when he went to go jump last week, right, there was somebody like where his right foot would have been.
Yeah.
There was a guy at ringside that was climbed that looked like he might have not seen the spot coming and might have been looking to come into the ring.
He didn't get
so it
the
threw
steps.
Jericho off to where he didn't double jump and land with both feet at the same time.
Yeah.
He stepped with one foot, tried to bring the other foot up like a second step, and then go back and he didn't get the propulsion. That's exactly what happened because his timing got thrown off because he thought this is what I'm thinking when I watched it because he thought the guy was going to and he was going to maybe hit his fingers or whatever, So that was if you watch that back, you can watch and tell me if you agree with me.
So
I just hated everybody crapping on him. I'm like, dude, everybody screws up every once in a while.
Yeah, bro. I think it's almost like so many people went savage on him and the NBA fans that he said, F it, I'm going to lose weight. And for the other that think I can't lion salt, here's one for your boom, boom.
He smiled at the camera.
Yeah.
It was like, take that.
But let me ask you a question. What did this match accomplish? I mean, what was it even for?
Well, it ended because it set up a thread to where MJF and Sammy are still at odds.
Bro, that's been going on forever.
I know.
And they did the same thing backstage. They could have done all that backstage.
Right, yeah.
Well,
I was kind of intrigued because right before the match started, MJF asked for the microphone and he was like, yeah, and once this match is over, I need to have a word with Sammy. And I was like, oh crap, I don't care about the match, but I want to see what happens afterwards. And what happened afterwards was they just put the middle fingers in the middle and then they started screaming. I'm like, no, you guys should have said something. And then they did it a little bit later. I'm like, you had a great chance right there instead of having us wait.
So two things for me. The first one is MJF. You can tell he's a star because he does certain things that make me entertained.
The details.
Right? So when he was trying to escape from the ring that one time, the guy grabbed him by the legs and he makes a face like he got caught. And he's like, surprised, and he pulls him back in. Not a lot of people do those facials, right? And then the second thing I think for Jericho is a lot of people don't like him at the moment because of his political leanings or whatever. So they're looking for him to mess up. They're looking
stupid,
for
bro.
anything. I know.
That has nothing to do with
nothing. I feel.
Yeah.
That's why I feel.
It does have, but bro, I'm telling you though, it does have something to do with something because there's enough of trolls that are going to start talking about stuff like that. This is
absolutely. They're just waiting.
Or it shouldn't. Maybe I need to say shouldn't have anything.
Yeah, and he started.
Everybody agrees with that, but this is the reality.
This all started also when he had Donald Trump Jr. on the show.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. But by the way, I was listening to the censorship segments that you guys uploaded on Patreon. Great job with that. And I had never thought about it that way, that when people were donating money for Trump, it was maybe they were just donating to the party, not to Trump. It was the guy representing them. I was just thinking, like, damn, Jericho's supporting Trump. It's like, no, maybe he just doesn't like the Democrat Party and he's donating to the Republicans.
That's all you got to tell people, okay? That if you make over $400,000 a year, Biden's going to tax you more. Mm-hmm. If you're making Jericho makes $3 million, probably $4 million a year, he's not going to vote for Democrat. When the guys come in and say, you're going to have to give me more of your money? Come on, that's coming. I'll give $30,000 to try and risk not getting another $300 taken away. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't see how all the AEW Internet Mark fans are against him when they all sing his stupid ass song when he comes out.
Yeah, that is.
Those are the boys in the dressing room.
Yeah,
no, they have fans there that are singing that stupid ass song.
Yeah, but they're showing mostly the ones ringside.
So this week
mega heat was.
So there were no fans, and that's why this week they only showed the wrestlers ringside. There were no fans in the stands.
Yeah, to me, bro, I
didn't know that. Okay, but I was going to ask that because the soundtrack. It's like the fans are constantly making noise the entire time. They have the fan sound, and it just doesn't.
And here's the other thing:
I
don't know if I'm being nitpicky on this one. It's like it's just. I mean, if it's your MJF and Chris Jericho, two of their biggest stars for sure, and it takes you that long to beat two guys that spend more time ringside cheering, you know. And I just, like I said, I just felt this match didn't accomplish anything.
They've done that with Kenny Omega, putting him in there too long against. I know Danny Limelight is a guy that you like, Conan.
Doesn't matter. Kenny Omega
like,
should be beating him in less than 2 minutes. And let's
in
go.
2 minutes, get him in and out of there. So
When
same
Danny
thing last
Limelight's
week.
a star, somebody else will do a job for him. That's how it works.
Exactly. Cody Rhodes against Avalon.
Bro,
Come on,
this
man.
is
that
why
match should have lasted a
thi-
minute.
this-
Warwolf or
this
whatever
is-
his
this-
name was.
This is why Cross made the right decision going to NXT, because they know, like, okay, this guy, he should be killing people quick.
Right.
If he was in
would have lost
AEW,
by now. He would have
He'd
lost.
be having, he would have lost.
Yeah.
He'd be having 8 to 14-minute matches.
Yeah, he would have lost to
Which
Darby
just-
Allin or Orange Cassidy probably.
Yeah, and his longest matches have been what? The championship match and the match against Damon Priest? But they were good matches.